Hello, everyone. Today we're going to do a quick tutorial of the 2025 Medicare Plan Finder. Today's focus is going to be on the standalone drug plans. Our number one recommendation for folks to review their drug coverage is to log in and look at their personal Medicare.gov profile. You would click the top right-hand corner, log in. If you haven't done so, you can create an account. Pretty easy to do. With your Medicare card in front of you, you can enter in some basic information and create a username and password. Within the Medicare.gov profile will be what plan you're enrolled in. They've also been saving what medications you've been filling, so it's a much quicker and efficient process if you have the ability to do that. For this video, we're going to log in as a guest and add some medications manually and take a look at the results. So heading back to the home page, there's often flags or special buttons for open enrollment that you can hit to start finding plans, or click one of the main static buttons that's there normally, like Find Plans Now, and get to Medicare Plan Finder. Make sure you click 2025, so we're looking at 2025 options, since that's what we want to compare to what we have now. Enter in your zip code, click Continue. Since we're focusing on just the standalone drug plans in this video, we're going to click the middle option for Medicare Drug Plan Part D. Click Find Plans. They're going to ask if you have any extra financial assistance because the premiums of the plans can be adjusted accordingly, as well as the copays for the medications. For this video, we're going to click I don't get help from any of these programs, and then click Continue. Yes, we do like to see drug costs when we compare plans. One of the main reasons we're here. So click Yes, and then Next. Now, if you have a list of your medications in front of you, this would be a great time to have it with you handy and start spelling them and putting them in here. As you start to enter in the names of the medications, they'll populate, and you can click from that list. As you see your medication, click Add Drug. Here you can adjust dosage, quantity, frequency. For today, we're going to keep everything monthly. However, you do have the ability to change frequency to every 2, 3, 6, or 12 months. We do not recommend that you use the 2-month or 6-month option, since most insurance companies do not report to Medicare a 2-month copay or a 6-month copay, and you will not get accurate results. They'll usually return just the full cost of the medication instead of the covered cost of the medication. So here we're going to keep it monthly, but if you have an as-needed drug that you typically pick up once a year, you can certainly use the once every 12 months option. So you'll see what it costs and if it's covered. So let's add this drug to the list, then add another. We added a common blood pressure medication here. Now we're going to add a common cholesterol medication. Adjust the dosage. Keep it with 1 pill per day. This drug I'm adding here lets us illustrate how it's important to make sure you do choose the right strength and formulation for your drug, because we have seen high costs on the capsules and a low cost on the tablets. Tablets, my understanding, are by far the more common, so you want to make sure you choose tablet, even though capsules are all listed towards the top. Pick the proper strength, add that to your list. You can also add, say, something that you maybe only fill once a year, like a epinephrine pen. Here's how you would add that for once per year. Things of that nature. And once our list is, we're satisfied with our list, we can click Done Adding Drugs. We're going to come back to this section and add a more expensive brand name drug eventually, so we can see how that changes the results. Next, we're asked to choose the pharmacies we'd like to use. We recommend choosing multiple pharmacies since different pharmacies have preferred pricing with different drug plans, and that could make a difference as far as which plan you may want to go with and what might be the most cost efficient option for you. However, if you are committed to one, you can just choose that one. You can scroll throughout the list, or you can search up here, find pharmacies that way. You can also choose mail order as an option, since that will automatically convert to your cost to every 3 months, and there'll be 4 fills throughout the year if you choose mail order when you look at that pricing. So you can choose up to 5 options. We've went with 3, and now we're going to click done. And now we're going to see some plan results. There are 14 drug plans available in 2025 for Pennsylvania, and the default sorting is the lowest drug and premium cost combination, which is what we recommend that you keep it at, so that you are looking at the plans that are the most cost efficient for you overall, what you pay for the plan, but also what you're going to pay at the pharmacy for your medications, looking at your total out of pocket. So here, WellCare Value Script comes in first, then Cigna, Healthcare Saver, Humana, and you can see as you go down the list, the total overall out-of-pocket expense continues to climb. Let's go back and look at the details of the plan with the top result. Got an overview of the plan. The plan premium here with WellCare is only 0 for next year. There is a drug deductible on this plan, but it is waived for Tier 1 and Tier 2 medications. So when we look deeper into the details, we'll see how that works. The drug list you've entered, pharmacies you chose, all of these happen to be preferred options with WellCare, so we should see pretty consistent costs with preferred pharmacies as far as the 0 copays go. Drugs such as these could, of course, fluctuate from pharmacy to pharmacy. Another reason why we like to add in different pharmacies. A month-by-month breakdown for you as far as what your costs will be, and then the results by pharmacy. So here you're looking at costs a little bit differently in the 3 stages of coverage: what you'd pay before the deductible was met, what you would pay after the deductible was met for the year, and then if you hit the $2,000 out-of-pocket maximum or equivalent. So you can see here, 1 fill is going to be a $300 expense for the epinephrine pens. And then if you happen to meet the deductible, maybe with other medications, there is better coverage for that drug after the deductible has been met. Another thing you want to make sure from a detail standpoint that you verify is that if your plan has any restrictions you need to know about. And before you join a plan, you want to know if there's any restrictions to plan for, such as prior authorization, quantity limits, step therapy, and it'll show if you're within those requirements, or you can see if you're within those requirements and whether they're a factor or not. And it could help you make a decision from one plan to another if your doctor has to get involved. So something to be aware of. Another option, so let's go back up here to our drug list. Sorry for the active scrolling there. But we'll add in an expensive medication that we see quite often, a heart medication. Add that drug. Dosage, quantity, all look fine. Add that to our list. We are now done adding drugs. Let's go back to the main page with search results and see if the order's been shuffled. Yes, the top result is now a different plan, Cigna Healthcare Saver. It will show you what your total out-of-pocket for the plan and the cost of the drugs at the pharmacy are. Coming in next is AARP Preferred in this scenario, and WellCare moves to the 3rd position. Not too far from an overall expense standpoint. from number 2 or number 1. So that's up to you whether you feel like that's enough savings to maybe move from one plan to another. We generally say, as long as you're within a plan that is towards the top of the list and you're comfortable with it, then we're doing a good job keeping you cost efficient. Let's look at the details of this plan here. 590 deductible, just like with WellCare. Drug list. A change here is that CVS is not a preferred pharmacy, it's a standard in-network pharmacy. So I would expect to see slightly higher costs at a regular network pharmacy as opposed to preferred. And that does appear to be the case. The month-by-month breakdown of what you are expected to pay each month for your medications. You can see January is higher because of the deductible. Prices go down. You reach the $2,000 drug cost equivalent, and then eventually stage 3, and you don't pay for anything once you're beyond that or you reach that stage. Again, cost breakdown for each drug in each stage, and any restrictions to be aware of. So if you've decided on a plan, it's a different plan for next year. Then once October 15th comes around, you'll see that this wording here goes away, and you'll see a big green button that says enroll. Go ahead, feel free to click enroll. Pretty simple form. If you're logged in, some of the information will be filled out for you, or you can just complete the form itself with your name, address, phone number, Medicare card number, and etc. Pick a form of payment and click submit. We encourage you to attend one of our webinars, and we can discuss with you the Medicare Payment Protection Plan, which helps people spread out these expenses a little more evenly throughout the year. That's a new provision for 2025, but we're not going to cover it in this video. You can learn more about those provisions on the Medicare website, where they talk about some new changes to 2020 with 2025, some changes with the prescription drugs as far as the out-of-pocket cap goes, price negotiations on different drugs, insulin caps, the new vaccinations being covered under Medicare Part D, and so on. So we hope that was helpful. Please we encourage you to give us a call at 610-420-3106. We are here to help. Look out for your emails from us, as well as you can go to our website, medicareplanreview.net. We'll take you to the open enrollment page on our website, and you'll see the ability to schedule time to talk with us after October 11th, as well as this video. And we wish you luck. Take care. Thanks.